Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about all the itineraries for the next 2 years on the Adventure of the Seas, right after this. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to our channel. Our whole goal here on this channel is to give you some great information about cruising, cruise ships, itineraries, all of the different things about cruising so that you can make and plan and have an amazing cruise vacation. If you enjoy cruising, please consider subscribing and follow along with us here. We would love to have you. So today we're going to talk about all of the itineraries for Royal Caribbean's Adventure of the Seas starting right now and going all the way through the middle of 2025. So as of right now, the Adventure of the Seas is in Galveston. So it's going out of Galveston. It's doing a 4-night and 5-night Western Caribbean cruise. The 4-night is doing Cozumel, just one port. The 5-night is doing Costa Maya and Cozumel, and then right back to Galveston. And then May 4th, the Adventure of the Seas is going to scoot on over to Fort Lauderdale. And there, the first cruise is going to be on May 4th. It's going to do a 9-night, which is a really fun cruise. This is a 9-night Western Caribbean. It's going to do Fort Lauderdale to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Kitts, Antigua, and then back to Fort Lauderdale. That's actually kind of Eastern Caribbean-ish, but they're calling it Western, so sure. So anyway, that's the 9-nighter on May 4th. After that, it's going to start for the next month doing a 7-day Western. It's going to be Honduras, Fort Lauderdale to Honduras, Belize, Cozumel, and Perfect Day. And then on June 3rd, it's going to switch over, and then it's going to start doing rotating Eastern and Western Caribbean. On June 3rd, it's going to do a 7-night Eastern Caribbean, which is going to be St. Croix, Tortola, and Perfect Day. And it's going to swap those back and forth. And then starting on November 4th, it's just going to do a quick 5-night Western. So it's Fort Lauderdale, Cozumel, Perfect Day. And then it's going to shoot over the next sailing, which is going to be on November 10th, to Port Canaveral. So we're switching ports again this year. It's going to go to Port Canaveral. It's going to kick things off with an 8-night Eastern Caribbean. That's going to do Labadee, which is, of course, the other private island that Royal Caribbean has, Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, St. Thomas, St. Croix, and then back to Port Canaveral. And then it's going to do a 6-night after that, which just goes to Nassau, Dominican Republic, and Labadee. And then on November 24th, it's going to start doing 8-night Southern Caribbeans. And then basically from November 24th of this year through August 16th of 2024, it's going to rotate that Eastern Southern Caribbean. And that 8-night Southern Caribbean is going to be Labadee, Aruba, and Curacao. Remember, the Southern Caribbean's a little further out to get to, especially from Port Canaveral. It's got to go down the coast there. So there's going to be a lot of sea days in there. 5 total sea days there. So then, so it's going to rotate those Eastern and Southern Caribbean itineraries. And then August 16th, we're going to do Bermuda. So we're going to kick into a Bermuda 8-night, which is going to be Labadee, Bermuda overnight, and then Perfect Day. So that's a great one. And then it's going to rotate in those Eastern and Southern Caribbean itineraries. And then we have really cool ones after that. We're going to go October 25th of 2024. We're going to do a transatlantic from Port Canaveral to Portugal, which stops in the Canary Islands, which is a great one. And then the very next sailing, which is going to be a few weeks after that, so they might be doing some minor dry dock over there, or maybe just a little repositioning. It's going to go transatlantic back to Port Canaveral, and we're going to do from Barcelona back to Port Canaveral. So lots of sea days on both of those. And then for the remainder from November 24th of 2024 through April of 2025, which is all that's scheduled out for now, it's going to do rotating Eastern and Western Caribbean 7-day voyages, which are the same ones that we talked about previously. So that right there is the itinerary for Adventure of the Seas from now for 2 full years from now until April of 2025. If you have any questions, do you have a really fun itinerary? I love the 8-night Eastern that does Labadee, Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, St. Croix. I love that one. I love the 8-night Bermuda one that does Labadee, Bermuda, and Perfect Day. So you get both of the private islands there. That's August 16th of 2024. And then I like a couple of the 9-day. The 9-day Fort Lauderdale, Perfect Day, St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Kitts, Antigua. That one's great as well. So there's some really cool one. What is your favorite one? Are you going on adventure? What are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you all next time.